Hello friends, let's look at object class in Java. In this example, I have created a book class, and in object demo class, in its main method, I have created two objects of book class, and book 1 and book 2 are referring to these two objects, and I have assigned the values to the pages variable. Now, using the book1 reference variable, I can call the method equals and pass the second object, that is book2. The equals method takes the object as an argument. But if you look at the book class, I have not defined any method in this class. So from where does this equals method come? This means that the book class should have some superclass which defines this method, and that superclass is nothing but an object class. The object class is present in java.lang package. It is the root class of class hierarchy. The object class is superclass of every class, or we can say that every class in Java is a subclass of object class. Arrays in Java are also objects. The object class has one constructor, that is a default constructor. Now let's start looking at the methods in the object class. Now let's look at equals method. The equals method returns a boolean value, and it returns true if two reference variables point to the same object, else it returns false. Let's try to print the output of this equals method. Since book 1 and book 2 are referring to different objects, the output should be false. Now let's make book 1 and book 2 to point to same object, and let's compare these two using the equals method. Since book 1 and book 2 are referring to the same object, it should display true. The second method is hash code, and it returns an integer value which is the hash code value for the object. Let's try to print the hash code value for book 1. The output is an integer value. Now let's try to print the hash code for book 2 reference variable. Now in this case, book 1 and book 2 are referring to two different objects, and the hash code of these two statements should be different as shown in the output. Now Let's make book 1 and book 2 point to the same object. Now the hash code of these two statements is same, and this is the hash code of the second object, that is book 2. In Java, we have a hash code contract which states that if two objects are equal, then the hash code of these two objects should be same. The toString method returns a string representation of the object. Now let's try to print the output of this string method, toString method, for book 1. Now this is in the format fully qualified class name concatenated with @ and the hexadecimal representation of the hash code of that object. Now let's try to print the toString for the object referred by book 2, and the hash code of two objects are different, therefore the hexadecimal representation of these two objects are also different. Now let's remove this toString method and let's try to print the objects, and you can see that the output is same. This means that the println statement or the print statement calls the toString method on an object by default, and next method is getClass, which returns the runtime class of the object. And we have three overloaded wait methods and notify all methods which are related to threads, and we will look at these methods in the threads section. That's all about object class in Java. Thank you.